Alright guys, more Logic Pro X madness. I'm just making a smoke. This time, how to do the 808 kick from Demi Lovato's Sorry Not Sorry. Yeah, all that stuff, son. Do you know what I mean? Right, alright. Well, the reason I'm doing this is because if you don't know this channel and our website, if somebody asks a question and I think it will make a good video, I do a video on it. So somebody asked how the hell did they do that kick drum? And they referred me to a Sound on Sound video of Oak Felder. Where is it? It's this track if you don't know it. Yeah, they referred me to this Oak Felder video from Sound on Sound where he's talking about producing the track and how it was all built around that kick drum.
So then, that right there is what the whole song was written to.
And the question was like, well, how the hell did he do it? Because actually, in the video, he doesn't actually say how he does the slide at the end of the kicks, but there it is. And this is how he did it, because if you actually look at that video, and it's a great video, man. Like, go and watch it, it's a really interesting video. He's using Logic, and I can see how he's doing it, and this is how he's doing it. Alright, so, let me mute this. Basically, I started off with a kick drum. Right, now this kick drum is just to get the thump of the kick. Because if you get like a booming 808 kick in Ultra Beat, you can't do pitch bend, do dives down on it, right? And if you get an 808 booming kick in Quick Sampler, which is like all the drums for Drum Machine Design are loaded into Quick Sampler, you can tune it down by semitones, right? You can't do pitch bends. That's not how it's done. So, like, this is it. Here's the kick, thump, and you can use anything, man. I'm just using a CR8000. Just give me an analogy type thud. And I've got a clap here holding down the 2s and 4s. Hey, listen, by the way, if you don't know this, you know, in Logic with the new Drum Machine Designer and the new Quick Sampler that powers it and everything, you can just create a new track and you don't have to put a whole kit on it. If you go down the bottom here to kit pieces, you can put any kit piece, kicks, snares, hats, cymbals, toms, whatever. Any individual kit piece can be just loaded up onto a track. So like if I, for example, go with kicks and I go with this 808 kick, there it is. It's loaded onto that software instrument track on its own in a Quick Sampler, right? And then if you just select that track and go to Step Sequencer, you just get the one row to put in your drum patterns on just the one row, which is always set to the root key of that drum. All right, yeah. So that's just so you know that, in case you don't know that. All right, so so I just started. You know, I just wanted something to do the thump of the kick, and so I used a CR8000. Yeah, and which is on that single track, right? I've been messing with the note and stuff. That was something else I was trying. In fact, you know, I'll reset all those notes. What is the root key? C1. Okay, so it's just something for the thump. I can lower all those down a bit. Yeah, that's probably better. All right, if you want to know how to do all this stuff, go and check out the Step Sequencer tutorials, because I go in super deep with this, showing you how to do all tuned 808 patterns with different 808 kicks. Some of them short, some of them boom, bop, 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 boom. all that stuff, man. You can do tuned 808 kick, but not only tuned 808 kick patterns. In this, you can make different 808 boom notes last different amounts of time and all that. Check out the step sequence of tutorials on our channel. Anyway, so there's the thump, and then I got a clap. Whoa, come on, a clap again. Same thing. Loaded up. It's just an individual drum on its own track, and there's the step sequence. And it's just doing the 2s and 4s. Now, it's not the right sound, but it's just holding that down, right? Okay, and then for the boom of the 808, you can use any synth. Control M to unmute those. Basically, these notes are on exactly the same timings as the kick drums, but they're just playing a pitched melody. And for this, I use the ESM. You can use, there's a variety of synths you could use in Logic. So you set that up, tune it how you want, as much filter as you want, etc. You'll hear the slides better if it's got more cutoff. Anyway, so yeah, just build your bass pattern, and these are the booms. Because if you listen to it without the thumping kick, this kick's just doing the thumps at the start, right? If you listen to the melody of the 808 booms without the thumping kick at the start, then you add in the thump, right, and that can be whatever you want, and that can be whatever you want, right? Okay, because the thing about producing is like make your own sounds. So what you do then is you get that bass pattern of the booming only, not the thumps, and you just bounce it down, bounce in place. Boom, shakalak, there it is, and it's audio, right? And if you actually look at the Oak Felder video when he's playing that kick pattern, it is indeed little audio clips. And there's a reason for that. What we do now is we chop them with the scissors. Boom, boom, like that. Okay, and there it is. But this time the boom's playing from the audio bounced down from the MIDI pattern, but it's still got the thump kick playing with it to give it the thump at the start. Now actually on this, before I go any further, I'm just going to whack a compressor on there just to squish it down a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Okay, and then what he's doing is this. To get the slides down, you get a fade tool, and he's just doing a fade out. In fact, I've got them all selected, so I'll do a fade out on all of them the same. But you can, you know, individually do the fade outs different lengths on different notes, whatever. Okay, so he puts a fade out on each note ending, or in some of the kick bits he's got just a single note on a quarter beat or half a beat, just going doom or whatever. You put the fade outs on. Okay, then still with the fade tool, you must have the fade tool. You're gonna right click on these little nodes at the top of each fade out you just put on. But if, like me, your right click does your toolbox, then you need to control left click on those nodes, right? But you bring that up and change it from a regular fade out to a slow down speed stop fade out, right? Like that. That's what he's using. He's using a, come on. He's using a slow down speed tape stop fade out. Like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do that. Alright? So that's useful. As I said earlier on, if you got any questions, if I think it's an interesting question and I can do a decent, an interesting video on it, I do videos on different people's questions. This was a question from our forums, from our website. So you can leave your questions on the forum, at dancetech.com, or you can leave them in the comments underneath on YouTube. Alright, hope that's useful. Subscribe, please. But more, or just as importantly, get the word out. Any forums, any social media you use, get the word out. The more people coming to get the videos, the better. Alright, hope that's useful, guys, and I'll see you for the next one.